am so excited for you guys to meet the teaching staff of Desert Christian Middle School. I have asked each one of them to shoot a little video so you guys can get to know them better. Hi guys, this is Mrs. Costello, and I have 1 minute to tell you a little bit about myself. I have a husband, Jeff, and we have our daughter, Lizzie. Lizzie's going to be just turned 23. Our favorite things to do with Lizzie are to take her to Disneyland. Before the whole quarantine thing, our biggest thing was that every single weekend we would go to Disneyland. To the point where Winnie the Pooh, the ride, everybody at the ride gave her her own Christmas card. So we are family at Disneyland, so we cannot wait to go back. I also love to run. I believe last year I ran, I think it was 85 races. Obviously this year will be a little bit less, but I love to run. I love to run half marathons. I don't love to run marathons, but I love the accomplishment of running marathons. I also love sports. I love the Philadelphia Eagles, and I also love the LA Dodgers. So we love taking Lizzie to different football games, baseball games. We just love taking her out, and so that is just a little bit about me.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mr. Galloway. I teach history here at Desert Christian Middle School. Fun fact, I actually used to go to Desert Christian Middle School as a student, started in 7th grade, so taking that long course all the way here. I also love coffee. I love playing tennis. I am married. I don't have kids yet, but we do love going to the beach together and just doing fun things.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Granfrey, and this year I'm teaching English 8, Math 6, and Algebra. I've been teaching at Desert Christian School since 1999, and more than 20 years later, I am still teaching middle schoolers because I enjoy it so much. Another joy to my heart is singing and music. I sing in our church choir. Family is very important to me. One of the family traditions that we have is going to Solvang every year. We have been doing that since before our children were even born. So when we do that around Christmas time. So each year, even though my children are all over the United States, if they're in town for Christmas, we go up to Solvang. I am so looking forward to meeting you all, and we're going to have a great year.
Hi, my name is Fred Jaramillo. Most people around here call me Mr. J. I've been on the middle school campus. This will start my 5th year, and I'm coming from the public school where I taught for about 30 years. Prior to that, I was in the ministry as a youth pastor, and I've been working with middle school kids since 1974, so about 46 years. I really am delighted to be here, and I'm really looking forward to actually coming face to face with kids when we get back on campus. So we'll hope to see you guys soon.
Hi, I'm Christina McGahey, and I'm excited to be here at the middle school this year. It's going to be a new adventure, and I'm ready to take it on with you guys. This year, though, I am going to be teaching math for 8th grade, 6th grade math, a 6th grade science class, English 7 and English 8. So I'm going to be busy. We're going to have lots of fun. We're all going to grow together and just trial and error with each other. A little bit about me. I have 2 daughters. I have Abigail, who is in 7th grade, and I have Emma, who is a freshman at Desert Christian High School. My family and I, we love to travel, we love to camp, we love to be outdoors, just having fun all the time and being busy. This year will be my 9th year teaching at Desert Christian, so I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to see what this year has for us.
What's going on, Desert Christian Middle School, 8th graders specifically? My name is Mark Rondeau, and I'm going to be doing Bible this year, but let me tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Canada, so I am here, and I like the winters here much better. Me and my family love to go camping. We love to go to the beach. I'm a drummer, so I love to drum as much as I can for my church or whenever. If I need a workout or get some frustration out, that happens too. I love music of all types, and I just love going to my church and serving as a pastor at my church as well. So man, I just love life, and me and my family love serving the Lord together, and I'm excited to be part of your life this year.
Hi there, I'm Danny Saltzman, and I'm so excited to be your teacher this year. I'm teaching both 6th and 8th grade science, and I'm also teaching 7th grade math. So we're looking forward to having an awesome time. Just to get to know me a little bit, I've been married for 17 years to my wife, Cheryl. We have 2 amazing kids. My son, Asher, is going into high school at Desert Christian High School. My daughter, Angelina, is probably some of your classmates, in 7th grade. Some of my likes, I really like the Lakers. I've been a Laker fan my whole life. I'm also into something called esports, a game called League of Legends, if you know about that. It's something that I'm into. I like to have fun in the classroom. I'm really into movies and cool things like that. So hopefully we have a great time getting to know each other this year as we follow this path of education.
Hi, I'm Dr. Schmidt. I teach Math 7A and 8B here at Desert Christian Middle School. I teach in the mornings, and then after that I go to California State University, Bakersfield, where I am a professor and the director of teacher education. I have 2 lovely boys here at Desert Christian. One is in the middle school, 8th grade, and one's at the high school. When they are not playing volleyball, I love to go places like SeaWorld, because marine life is just one of my favorite things. So we love doing things like swimming with beluga whales, and we love Disneyland with my family, and we go to Disneyland a lot when it is open. So welcome all. I'd be happy to meet you all.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Shepner. I have been teaching for 10 years. I taught 5th grade for 2 years. I taught 4th grade for 5 years, and this will be my 3rd year teaching middle school. I graduated with my degree from Cal State Channel Islands in Camarillo, Gold Dolphins, and I worked on my credential through Cal State Bakersfield. I am married to my wonderful husband, and we have 3 kids. Haley, who is in middle school, Alex, which will be in 4th grade this year, and Benjamin, which will be in 1st grade here at Desert Christian. I have a lot of awesome hobbies. I love to snowboard. I love to go to the river and jet ski. Hiking is a fun thing we like to do as a family, and I also like to go out on a UTV, which is like a big Razor or Can-Am. I am so excited for this new school year. I am sad that we can't be in the actual classroom here, but I'm really excited to be able to see you guys on Zoom.
Hi, my name is Alan Squires. I wanted to take a moment to welcome you to the 2020 Desert Christian School Year. Just a video to tell you a little bit about myself and kind of introduce you, since we're all going virtual for at least the beginning of the year. Again, my name's Alan Squires. I'm married. I have a wife named Lindsay and a daughter named Charlie. Most of you who have been at the school know Charlie. She's been around. She's an 8th grader this year. I have a dog, a little corgi named Franklin, and just a couple fun things about myself. One of my favorite things to do is to go traveling, which has been rough lately, but one of my favorite things to do in the world is to go traveling and see different places and experience things I've never done. I also love to run. Most of you have already seen Mrs. Costello's video where she says she likes to run. She likes to run because I told her it was cool to run, and she kind of latched on to it. But running is just, it's what I do, and so when you have me in class, you'll see that. I'll go out and run with you guys and have a great time every day. Just a couple fun facts about myself. If I had to have one meal left on earth, it would be Lewis Barbecue in Charleston, South Carolina, and I would go with the brisket. It's some good stuff. Even though I teach PE, I love donuts, and I think Joshua trees are amazing. So it's a little bit about me.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Von Tungellen, and I'm going to be your English teacher. I've been teaching English here at Desert Christian Middle School for 5 years. I have 4 kids that have gone through the Desert Christian program, so our family are pretty much lifers as far as the kids go. And just so you know, I remember middle school very well. In fact, I did a lot of the same things that you guys do every day.
Hi, I'm Mr. Williams. I'll be teaching 6th grade Bible and 7th grade Bible this year. Just a little bit about me. I have a theology degree from Moody Bible Institute. I'm married to Maria, who runs the Peach Factory here. I have 3 kids, Abby, Leah, and Owen, and they attend this school here as well. Some things that I love to do: I love to fish, I love to surf. Things that I do on the side that take a lot of my time, as I coach football. I'm the head football coach here at the high school. And you'll see a lot of things around here. I have hats, I have helmets, It's one of my passions. I also coach the girls' high school basketball team. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys this year and chatting it up.
Each of our teachers are going to put a little video together to help you get prepared for our distance learning. So they'll spend about 5 minutes explaining supplies that you need and exactly how their class is going to be able to go. So I really hope you enjoy their videos telling you a little bit about each of their classes.
What's up, 6th graders? So for my history class, we get to talk about ancient civilizations. It's really fun. Ancient Egypt is one of my favorite ones. We also talk about the Greeks. We talk about ancient China. So there's plenty of ancient talk in 6th grade history. Some of the assignments that you can expect, we're going to be doing lesson reviews found in the textbook and also Google Forms as well, and we'll talk about that more as the year goes on. We will have tests and quizzes at the end of a chapter, but sometimes we'll also have fun things like projects as well, so it won't always be a test or quiz. But yeah, there's lots of fun stuff that I'm looking forward to, and I hope you're looking forward to it as well.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Shepner. I'll be one of your 6th grade history teachers this year. We will be using the Discovering Past textbook. We will also be studying about ancient Egypt, the Israelites, ancient Greece, and early China. During our class each day, we'll be working on bell work. We'll be talking about and discussing together via a lecture. We will be playing Kahoot games, doing different online games also. Your homework is going to look like that we are going to be doing reading essential assignments and also be studying for tests and quizzes. I hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Grandpré, and I'm going to be your 6th grade math teacher. I just want you to know from the start that I'm here to help you. I'm here to make you successful as much as I can. I'm available to you during class and after class, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. This year we are doing Math 6 in a new curriculum. I've been making lessons this summer, and I'm very excited about what we're going to do with this in our classrooms. We are going to be spending time together exploring math. We are going to work problems together. You're going to have a chance to work problems in small groups with other students. We're going to have whiteboards where I ask you a question and you pop the whiteboard up and we look around to see how everybody's doing. Because we're on Zoom, I'm going to have to say 1, 2, 3, go, so that nobody's going to see somebody else's answer ahead of time. I love math. I think I have enjoyed it throughout my life, and this is something that I want to help you to love math as well. One thing from last year's class that we had a really fun time doing was, and we're going to have time in class too this year to work on homework during the end of class. We would put on VeggieTales. I don't know about you. I don't know if you're going to be a VeggieTale class too, but we would put on VeggieTales and they would sing along while they were working on their math homework. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know I am so looking forward to getting to know you this year.
This year I will be teaching Math 6 and Math 8, and I'm excited because we have a new curriculum that correlates with ALEKS, and so we can do more practicing on ALEKS, which will help us to better understand what we are learning in class. During class time, we will be working on examples. We will be doing guided practice together. So we will be working out the problem together, giving answers together. We will be doing competitions with whiteboards. And then after we are done with guided practice and all of our questions are answered, we will move on to independent practice. I will give you time in class, so if you have questions, then I can help answer those questions. If you don't finish it in class, it's okay, because then it will be homework. The next day we will go over it, we will grade it together, and then we will continue with more. And then after each lesson, we will have a quiz, and after each chapter, we will have a test. I just want to make sure that we are understanding and grasping and applying every concept that is learned and that is taught, so that way we can make sure we can move on to each chapter and be successful as we continue.
Welcome to 6th grade science. I am Mr. Saltzman, and I am so excited to be joining with you as we learn about science this year. I love teaching science from a biblical perspective, knowing that God created this planet, God created this earth, God created everything, the whole universe, and we're going to learn about some of it this year as we study earth science. So 6th grade science covers earth science. It covers the rock cycle, how rocks are formed and made. It covers the water cycle. It covers a lot of just what God created here on this earth and how we try to figure it out. As we go into the school year, we're going to have three main ways that we learn. One of them is either in person or online through Zoom. We're going to start the year on Zoom, and when we get to be in class together, it's going to be in person. We're going to do instruction. We're going to talk back and forth and actually go through a book and learn about all of these cool things that we get to learn this year in science. We also have an online curriculum. It's called Savvis Online, where we get to do online virtual labs. We get to see pictures and actually go all over the world and look at all these different cool structures. It's going to be really fun. And then the third one, which is the best part, once we're able to be together, we do actual physical labs. So we're going to put on lab coats, we're going to put on goggles, we're going to play with different rocks, we're going to study volcanoes, we're going to study oceans. It's going to be a really fun time. So I hope you guys are ready for 6th grade science.
This year I will also be teaching science, and I'm really excited about science because we're going to be doing earth science, and we'll be learning about earth systems, we'll be learning about weather and minerals and rocks, and we will be learning about the spheres, and so we're going to have a lot to learn throughout the science class. The nice thing about science as well that is really exciting is that there is an amazing online component. Their book can be online, their workbook pages are online, it's interactive, there's videos, so we're going to be doing a lot of fun things, and any chance that I have to do a lab, I will be doing labs live, and then we will be answering questions on those labs. So hopefully I don't get too dirty with explosions or anything like that, but we will have lots of fun doing them. And of course the students will probably laugh a little, and that's okay. But we will be doing notes, we will have class participation, we will be doing workbook pages in the online part, which is called Savvis Realize. And so a lot of interaction, a lot of fun.
Middle school English basically covers the same things that you're used to from doing language arts throughout your school career. We're going to look at spelling and vocabulary. We have grammar. We also do literature and literature analysis. We will be doing some novel studies this year, and writing. So the two biggest focuses that we have in English is literature analysis and writing. These are the skills that we really want to work with you on so that you will be prepared for high school.
Hi, I'm Mr. Williams. I'll be teaching your students 6th grade Bible this year. This is the curriculum. It's called Walking in Truth. The description, I would say, is basically they're going to learn about what a worldview is. And it's really important for kids, I think, at this age to really understand from a biblical perspective the world in which we live in and what does the Bible say about that. They're going to be challenged with a lot of different things about how God created the world, did He create the world, all those types of things that even as adults that we face that we might not know the answers. And so we're really going to dive into how does God see those things, and that's really the perspective that we want to do. As far as the class goes, it is a point-based system, so any assignment will be basically it'll be given points as needed based on the work effort that's needed. So it's not percentage. We'll be doing tests and quizzes as well. They'll have a memory verse every week. But those things will apply hopefully to their life so that it's not just seen as something to do, but that it will stick with them and that it should apply to that worldview issue that we're talking about each week. So I'm really super excited to teach that and look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, this is an intro to PE for Desert Christian for the virtual 2020 portion of the school year. My name is Alan Squires, and I've been at Desert Christian for 14 years now, and so I think my 5th year teaching PE. So this year going virtual will obviously be a little bit different, but just to give you an idea of a little bit of what to expect, and we'll go over it more in depth once we get into class. The first thing is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you will not have me live every day, but on Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll have a live class during your scheduled PE time. And during that time, we'll do the things you can probably do inside your house, like push-ups, sit-ups, things like that. We'll break into small groups, and it'll go more in depth once we're in class. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, make sure to show up to class live. On Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, so 3 times during the week, you'll be required to run a mile. That's on your own. I ask you, not to go out by yourself, but with an adult or somebody watching you. We'll go over that as well in class, but 3 times a week you'll be responsible for running a mile. All of your submissions will be within the Google Classroom platform. So once you need to submit your grades or submit your assignments for grades, you'll be doing that within Google Classroom. In terms of grading, there's basically 5 criteria for the virtual arena, and that's the first is your extra. Every week you'll have about 30 minutes where you get to choose what you want to do. That can be anything from swimming, jumping on a trampoline, walking a dog, just basically something physical that you want to do. You'll submit that through Flipgrid, which is basically a thing where you can submit a small video clip of the extra that you are doing. Your mile runs every week. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you'll submit 3 times a week an app that shows how far you've gone, or a picture of your watch, or a picture of your treadmill, just to show me that you've done the work. One of the easiest ways to get a grade in class is sportsmanship. Do you come to class, treat each other with respect, have a good attitude, and basically have a positive attitude about the class? There'll be occasional testing, whether that's timed mile, an endurance test, a push-up test, things of that nature. So you'll have a small component of the class that will be based on testing. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, again, we'll go live and you'll get a grade for the live portion of the class. So you'll have 5 different areas that you're graded in. And this is just for the virtual. Once we go back to regular classroom school, we'll have a whole different set of things. But for virtual, that's what you need to know. I'll answer more once we're in class, but for now, it's just kind of a brief outline of what we'll be doing.